It's finally time to hit something heavy again. And by heavy, I mean relative to me. So I was going for chin-ups. I had not done these in about 2 weeks. I was doing work on rings, but it wasn't exactly the same thing. The way I was manipulating intensity was through body weight changing, elevating my legs. And it's not something that can be as linearly progressed as normal weight would be. So what my training was over the last 2 weeks in terms of pulling, but most body parts, was just trying to conserve what little I have built over time. And now that I'm going back into the gym, I can hopefully get better at these. So what I was doing here was a ramp up for triples on weighted chin-ups, and I was supersetting that with some work for the legs. My legs are feeling extremely sore at this point. It's the second day after the infamous walking lunges with an extra 20 kilos. And as always, these completely demolished me to the point where I was feeling pain doing anything, even walking. The only thing that I wasn't really feeling pain on were my quads. And so I decided that those were the only muscles that I would be able to train in this session. So I was doing mostly quad-related work, isolation stuff. So in the meantime, I was also doing some work for the shoulder, because it's always good to get the blood flowing in there, especially as the weighted chin-up also requires a good degree of shoulder extension. So this is the 22 kilos. It's the second to last set. I went up to 26 kilos again, which is my PR that I set a few weeks back. And looking at this at the reps here, I was trying to go a fair bit slower just to see how much I was able to initiate from a full dead hang with shoulders and scapula pretty much disengaged, and pull myself back up and re-engaging them with not what is a maximal weight, but a pretty heavy weight for me. This is 26 kilos, and I was avoiding doing that just because I didn't want to injure myself. But here it's 26 for 3, and I'm going all the way down, just shy of full shoulder extension, and then I'm pulling myself back up. So there is a bit of stretch reflex at the bottom and a pause at the top, and it went pretty well. 26 kilos that I had not done in about 2 weeks at this point, so that was good. I might be trying going for a PR, and if I'm not able to do that, I will probably up the amounts of reps, just to see if that is a variable that I can modify and manipulate to get the results that I want. And then I went to this section here, and I was doing some work for the lower body. This was extremely painful. The amount of soreness that I have in my adductors and glutes, and also the tibialis from the walking lunges, is really, really big. And just putting myself in this position was placing a big stretch on my shins, and it was kind of painful. The kind of painful that you smile through, you laugh through, but it's uncomfortable. And some extra work for the shoulders, a bit of a narrower stance for my push-ups. I was pushing this set to 25 kilos, and here I was feeling it a bit. And then the other set, the superset that I recorded, was again with these reverse Nordics, getting some tension on the quads while my shins are screaming in pain. Trying to keep my hips fully locked, so my chest is nice and straight, the torso is straight. And going for sets of 10 repetitions. I was doing 3 of these and supersetting the reverse Nordic straight with push-ups. So the first set I was doing 25, much closer grip, feeling really good. There was a little bit of an elevation because I was placing my feet on the mat here. The second set I went up to 20, and I was kind of focusing on keeping my upper back a bit more straight, because I'm noticing that I kind of touch the floor with my rib cage more than my chest. But overall, despite the soreness, I felt it was a good session. Can't wait for the next one. Ciao.